Hi, I'm Craig and this is the 8th video in this series about the solar system, and today I'm going to talk about Jupiter. Jupiter is also known as the gas giant. That is because it is the biggest planet, it is the largest planet in our solar system, and is composed of gas such as hydrogen and helium. It has a diameter of 142,800 kilometers. It has a diameter of 142,800 kilometers, which is 88,695 miles. The volume of Jupiter, the overall volume of Jupiter, is 1,300 times larger than Earth. It's 1,300 times larger than Earth. This means that 1,300 Earths could fit inside Jupiter. So, could life exist on Jupiter? Well, with the extreme temperatures, the environment, the materials that Jupiter is made from, it is highly unlikely that life could survive on Jupiter. However, Jupiter has 95 moons. Jupiter has 95 moons orbiting the planet. We have one moon here on Earth, and there are 95 moons that orbit Jupiter. Life could not exist on Jupiter, but the most likely place for life to exist in our solar system is on one of Jupiter's moons called Europa. It's called Europa. There is evidence of a vast ocean beneath Europa's crust, and Europa is one of the moons discovered by Galileo Galilei. He discovered Ganymede, Io, Europa and Callisto. Like I mentioned earlier, Jupiter is mainly comprised of hydrogen and helium, but is crossed with swirling clouds of ammonia that give the planet its banded appearance. These bands encircle Jupiter and are driven by winds of up to 360 kilometers per hour, and each band travels in the opposite direction. Each travels in the opposite direction. This one will rotate this way, this rotate that way, and so on. And it can lead to a lot of turbulence where the two bands meet. On Jupiter there is a red spot, and this red spot is a storm that has raged on Jupiter for about 3 centuries. And this red spot, each year it's changing, it's getting smaller. During the 19th century, this red spot was 3 times larger than Earth. In the 19th century, the red spot was 3 times larger than Earth. In 2014, it was recorded that this red spot was approximately the same size as Earth. As a gas giant, Jupiter has no solid surface. Instead, its atmosphere gradually becomes hotter and denser the deeper you travel towards the core, compressing the hydrogen and helium into strange states of matter. Most of the planet is liquid hydrogen, where drops of helium are thought to fall towards the planet's core. Jupiter is around 12,000 kilometers deep, and the pressure is so intense, around 2 million times stronger than the atmospheric pressure here on Earth, that the liquid nitrogen acts like a metal, generating magnetic fields as the planet spins. One of Jupiter's moons, known as Io, the moon Io is the most volcanically active bodies in the solar system. Its interior, the inside the planet, is heated and churned by the gravitational pull of Jupiter and its other moons. Jupiter has the shortest day in the solar system at only 10 hours. One day on Jupiter takes about 10 hours. A day is the time it takes a planet to rotate on its axis. So it takes Jupiter 10 hours. And 1 year on Jupiter, the time it takes the planet to orbit the Sun, takes about 12 Earth years. So 1 day on Jupiter is 10 hours. 1 year on Jupiter is about 12 years on Earth, or to be more precise, 4,333 days it takes Jupiter to orbit the Sun. As we have seen in previous videos, the planets in the solar system have a slight tilt. They're not completely upright. Jupiter is no exception. Jupiter is almost upright, but it has a tilt of only 3 degrees. So it's almost upright. If you remember, in the previous, Earth has a tilt of 23.5 degrees, and Jupiter has a tilt of 3 degrees. So the seasons on Jupiter aren't as extreme as they are on other planets. In 1979, the NASA's Voyager 1 spacecraft discovered some rings on Jupiter. These rings are comprised of small dark particles, and they're difficult to see except when there's a backlight from the Sun. And we will talk more about rings in the next video when we discuss Saturn. If you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.